What's good, family? Summoners. This is me doing a speed run in variant. I want to say it's 3.2, 3.1. It's the last, literally my last lap for me fully completing chapter 3 in variant. So basically, I'm using the Corvus team. I got a bunch of boosts going. As you can see, I just gained back power on my L2. I got a bunch of boosts going. I'm about to show you what's going on. I should have recorded this video from the beginning, but I didn't think about it till after I started the first fight. So yeah, as you can see, I got these boosts going. The team I'm running with, this is my mastery. As you see, I got nothing in precision. I'm really just focusing on using Corvus. I'm trying to get as much damage as possible. I turned on suicides. I'm running with this this team with Heimdall and Thor and Angela to get these regeneration synergies. Heimdall gives me a chance to be indestructible at the end of the fight and unstoppable, keep me from dying. I got some crazy couple fights in here where I have like 1% health left, and I ended up coming back and winning after L3 and recovering some health. It's kind of crazy. This team with Corvus in chapter 3 is crazy. Especially if your Corvus is R5 and you can get the suicides going. Crazy. This team is crazy. So yeah, I'm just running through these fights. Right now I'm building up these consistency charges so that I can get more damage output on my crits. Yeah. So yeah. The only thing I hate about this particular map is the pilfered global node. It is so stupid. Sometimes you start the fights and you don't have your true damage buff because it's pilfered. Sometimes you start the fight, you don't have your true damage buff and you don't have crit. So technically you crit because it's his ability, but you don't get that massive crit damage because your buff got pilfered. As you can see, I got jumped here by Ultron. Actually, it's not a bad thing because now I get a chance to get some practice in on Ultron and also take down the tech. Well, I already took down the tech, but I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I already got my true damage, but yeah. So this Ultron was really pointless because I already got all the charges I can get so far at the beginning of this quest. The only one that I'm missing, I believe, is the Avengers, which I'm gonna get next when I fight Thor Rags. So yeah. So yeah, right now I'm just going through the quest, man. Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. So my goal here was to try and speed through this as fast as possible. As you can see, I'm starting this fight kind of. I'm at 2% health. I think this is where things start to get crazy. As you can see, I started off to get pilfered, but you see I just regenerated health. If you hold back block for 1.5 seconds, I think, and you have Heimdall and Angela or Thor, I can't remember which one it is on the team. He's able to regenerate health. Yeah, things start to get crazy here. So I take this L3, and you know he doesn't die, not because I have Corvus ability awaken, but because of, as you can see, the indestructible. But it got pilfered. All he did was hit me one time and I died. But later on, it gets really, really crazy. I go on a span of like 3 fights where I start the fight with like 1% health. And I ended up recovering health by the end of the fight. I think it was Cable and another Ultron drone. I can't remember. It'll come up though. But basically, man, if you have Corvus, a 5-star Corvus, please, if you're trying to take down Variant, take him to rank 5. He doesn't have to be awakened. Him being awakened only really keeps him from dying. But with this Heimdall synergy, oh look at this, I picked up a free revive. With this Heimdall synergy, it's basically the same thing. The only thing that I guess is different on this particular map is that you don't have to worry about Pilfer. See, like this right here. If I didn't get Pilfer, I could have took down this Mcoc, this little big head dude, a whole lot easier. Now I got to worry about his auto block. So I think I actually die here on purpose so that I start the next fight with my True Strike. As you can see, True Strike came up because I got knocked down. So I guess the cool thing about Pilfer, I guess, is kind of a trade-off because you got to take damage. But if your buffs get pilfered, you got an opportunity for them to kick back in with Corvus if he gets knocked down. So I guess it's a trade-off. If you take some damage, you got a chance to get back up and actually have True Strike going and your crit buffs going, I guess. Not necessarily your crit buffs, but the True Strike. See, so here I started this fight. None of them got pilfered, so I just go right in and look at that damage, man. Corvus, he is like second to none. And I found a great questing team, like a normal, like uncollected quested team. I think the great, perfect, balanced questing team is Blade, the Trinity, of course, and Corvus and Prox. Like with this team, the hit and miss rate, as you can see, I'm about to get hit by Vision. Wait, watch this real quick. So I get hit by this L3 but with Vision. I'm still alive, right? I should have regenerated here. I should have took the time, held back and regenerated because I wouldn't have died right there. Because Vision, as y'all know, Vision, you can stand and block his specials and you won't take no damage. His specials have to actually hit you for you to get damaged. So I really should have did that. When I remembered that I could stand there and block, I started fighting this Vision different. See, like right there, like I actually stood and blocked and took no damage from it. But yeah, I think I take another L3 here. It gets kind of crazy. Yeah, I think it gets, no, I take him down. Okay, so yeah, I found the perfect questing team, man. The Blade Trinity plus Prox and Corvus is crazy. There's really nobody you can't take down. For any evaders, you just use Corvus, you build charges. You got options. Any Avengers, you use Corvus, get charges. Anybody else, if they're an enemy or villain, you use Blade. Like, it's crazy. I'm using them right now in Uncollected against Dark Knight. Dark-Hulk, whatever his name is. Anyways, so yeah, things get kind of crazy here. I think I take this L3 from, I take an L3 from, Special 3 from Cable. Obviously, I don't die. By now, y'all know I'm using Heimdall. But watch this. So, I got 1% health. I got poison going. That Heimdall synergy just saved my bum. So, I really recommend, if you're gonna finish Variant and you have Corvus, I recommend that you use this Heimdall team. You get extra damage when you hold back for 1.5 seconds. You get regeneration. You get an automatic, indestructible, unstoppable chance if it's not pilfered. So look, watch this. I got 1% health. I'm unstoppable, unblockable. I hold back for 1.5 seconds. Watch, bam. My health just jumped up 15%. Now I'm about to take down this drone, and I started the fight with 1% health. I'm recovering health because of willpower, and bleed was still going. Well, at that time, fatigue was going. I started that fight with 18% health and ended with 18% health. So I guess if you want to compensate for not having a Corvus awaken, that'll be the way to do it. That's the way I did it, or I'm doing it. This Aegon fight was kind of crazy too. I should have did the same thing. I think this is the fight. I think I lose this first fight. I should have recovered health. I didn't, and it ended up coming back to get me in the end. But Aegon is really easy. Brute force, that's what was going. Yeah, and I stupidly went in. I thought it was over. I thought his special was over. It wasn't. So I die right here because of poison. He didn't hit me. It's whatever. It's all good. Aegon is really easy to fight. The champion's really easy to fight too. I don't know. I don't really struggle with too many champions in the game. I think Nightcrawler is one of my worst people to fight. I just hate him. Oh my gosh, I hate him. So I come back in this fight. I got pilfered. I hate when I get. It's so stupid. It's like the chances are like 20%, but it's Caban. I think the number is really higher than that, but that's all we see. So Aegon goes to block, and I just, I decide I don't want to get hit with any more specials. I'm just going to try and take him out. I was pilfered. I'm just going to try and take him out with my damage. If I die, I die. It's whatever. As you see, I got over 2,000 units. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. So I get through him with the chip damage. Next up is his Ultron drone. As you can see, I got pilfered again. I really think the percentage is higher than what it says it is. As you can see, the rate of pilfering, if that's even a thing, it's just really high. Like, you'll notice between every fight you do, you get pilfered a lot. And I think I noticed, like, after coming from a revive, the chances of pilfer is way less. Like, I got pilfered way less after I revived. Like, watch this. Like, I think I'm gonna, after I revive here, I think I start this next fight and I'm not pilfered. So, it's, I guess, a money grab, or I don't know, but let me see. I don't remember. So yeah, I got pilfered again. So I mean, I think it's really higher than 20%, but I still believe Corvus with Suicides and this Heimdall synergy team with Prox is the best way to go for all of Chapter 3. I don't have Medusa. I don't have, see, I held back, I regenerated, and I got a Fury buff. I don't have Medusa. I don't have G.Hulk, Gladiator Hulk. I don't have a lot of people that it was suggested to use to complete Variant Chapter 3. I don't. The only people I have that was really in use was Captain America's Infinity War, and I have him ranked 3, 5-star. And Corvus, and they got the job done. So you don't necessarily need the champs that everybody thinks you need. Corvus in Variant Chapter 3 can get the job done. I think I take down this Ultron in 1 shot, 2 shots. Yeah, I think it was a 2 shot. I finished them off with Thor. I didn't want to use another revive. But look at this damage, man. Corvus is such a beast. I have 4 charges going. I have boost going. I'm getting back powered. I'm not worried about recoil. I'm trying to use these last 2 hits on the special. So yeah, Corvus, man. Corvus really gets the job done. This protocol Ultron starts gaining power like crazy. I'm just trying to see if I can one-shot him at this point. As you can see, per hit, his power is just jumping like crazy. I have to be careful because he can evade now that I don't have. And I just go for it. It doesn't really matter. I knew I was about to die. Recoil. But I didn't feel like spending another 40 units on a revive. So I finished them off with Thor. Thor got the job done. Thor is really good in, I think it's 3.1. Whichever quest has the Mac global node, the health back node. He's really good for it because his when you parry, he does armor break and stun. So he puts 2 debuffs on, and they can only get health back for 1, and so they stay stunned. So remember that. But as you can see, I finished Variant, the complete